Good morning everyone and welcome back to our tutorial on how to use Sinumeric's ShopTurn software. Today we're going to focus on this, and we'll try to do it fairly quickly. To demonstrate the capabilities of the shop, we're going to create the part you see on the right by hollowing out that entire profile using a cutoff tool. Who has already programmed turning using a cutoff tool in ISO? You know perfectly well that if you don't take into account the thickness every time you move either at the tip or at the shoulder of the cutoff insert, the profile will be incorrect. Let's do it with ShopTurn, so Program Manager, Folder, Parts. And let's simply create a new folder, Cutoff Tool, okay, and a new program in ShopTurn. The first thing, as always, is to define the raw material, which is a cylinder with a diameter of 50 mm. You see, 49 RZ, and the 0 point essentially corresponds because we won't worry about facing this piece. Projection 80 mp. Sorry, the length of the raw material is 80 mp, and its projection is 65. Simple release, since it's just an external operation, and we accept it. So let's define the turning profile. So, profile, new profile that we'll call profile. And we accept it. So the first X is at 41, Z0. We accept and move 1 mm in Z1 beta 1, in Z1 beta 1. And here we are. We accept and do our first circular interpolation. Here it is. It's a circular interpolation in a counterclockwise direction. Radius 10. Endpoint in X28. And here it's also 28 m. Dialog section, here it is. This is our little ray. It can go all the way or stop. Here, it accepts a dialog that will end with a 2 radius. Let's accept it and move to the left at Z minus. Approximately 19 here too, with a 2 mm diameter radius. Let's accept it. Here we go. Let's move with an inclined movement, with an inclination of up to an X of 38 mm. And here we also finish with a 2 mm radius. I'm going fast. In the end, to show you how fast is this programming, Z minus 24 horizontally, Z minus 24. Let's accept it. Now here, we're missing a little bit of details. We don't have the inclination. We only know that the next line is inclined and it reaches X28. So, an inclined line at X28. Let's accept it. And it tells me, here dear, I don't know what to do with this. So we add another inclined line that reaches X25. At Z minus 31. And we give it an angle of 180 plus matros 21, which makes 201 degrees. At this point, you should have all the elements to draw both lines. You see, for this line, it only knew the endpoint, but for this one, it knew the starting inclination in X and Z. So, it was drawn backward from the inclination, crossing the endpoint of the previous one. Now, we're here. So let's move. To Z, no, we have it. We can give it either minus 38 or an incremental minus 7. Let's accept it. Here it is. Good. Another nice circular interpolation. Circular interpolation in a counterclockwise direction. And we're good. Radius 7. Destination X. I'd say minus 25. Destination Z. 62, 10. We don't have it. But we have I and K, so I. $20 and K. Watch out. No, we have it. Look, though. He has considered making it for us. Selection dialog. I want to make this for myself. Accept dialog. Selection dialog. I want to make this for myself. Accept dialog. Done. Great. Now, let's go. By moving less in increments, 10. Accept, and we're here, minus 10, but with a chamfer, not with a chamfer, with a radius of boa. We accept. Perfect. Let's raise it. Tilt it. We need an X which is 49. And an absolute Z which is minus 62. Like, we accept. We've made our profile. Perfect. Here it is. Now, what do we need to do? We need to use this soft key, turning, cut off. So let's select the tool. Let's go to choose a cutoff tool. In this case, we've mounted a 5mm one in the machine and we give it the OK. You see that it asked me for 2F, which is the F for the movement of, let's say, the plunge from X plus to X minus. And the F in Z, which usually. If a tool is used, it's a bit greater than 150 meters. Finish to a 10th per rev. We'll do a finishing pass plus another finishing pass. So we'll finish it to a 10th per revolution. Perfect. We can work both going down and from the front or however we need. Longitudinally, it's an external turning. Every pass, here we go with the cutoff tools. You shouldn't overdo it. So 1mm is more than enough. Rough finishing overhangs. Finished overhangs for finishing in X. A 10th is always a bit too little, 0.3. And in Z, a 10th is more than enough. We accept and simulate. I didn't check the time, but in my opinion, we put it in, well, yes and no. It takes about 5 minutes to do this program. Tap, 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 tap. How powerful is it? ShopTurn. Let's review it in 3D, because 3D is always more beautiful. If you have shop tools in your company and you're not using them, learn to use them, because your boss will be very, very happy. Guys, we're done. I think that if 20 years ago with programs, X and Y, you saw a profile like this, of course you would do it. No doubt about it. Let's get lost. It is, yes, there are always the macro instructions, but everything makes you pull your hair out. A bit with the shop tour, it really makes you laugh. Guys, this has been a short video, and with this video, we've covered a bit of everything, all the examples you might encounter in turning. Now I'll give some more targeted examples. So one operation at a time, follow me and we'll learn. Now I will give some more targeted examples. So one operation at a time, follow me and we will learn to tackle shop tours in detail. And then maybe we'll also look at some ISO programming with Siemens. I hope you enjoyed the video and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you all and have a great day and good work.